this is Stampy, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Detective Pikachu. I need to start off by being honest with you. It's been a very long time since I recorded the last episode. If you have been watching the series straight through, you may not realize that, but basically, I recorded quite far ahead. Like really far ahead, just because I wanted to keep playing the game because I was enjoying it. And then I got ill. I got a really bad cough, and I was able to record some videos, but not much Detective Pikachu, basically because trying to do Detective Pikachu's voice while having a cough didn't really work very well. So, luckily, I am now 100% better, so thumbs up for me being better, but it does mean that, yeah, I've kind of lost track a little bit about everything that's going on in this current investigation. I did watch through the end of the last episode to kind of bring me up to speed, and I remember it okay, but if there are some things that I forget about or if I end up getting confused, yeah, be nice. I apologize. Maybe help fill me in with in the comments with anything that I might be blatantly missing. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into it though. What do you want? I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. I can't remember. Nothing. Let's go speak to your cat. Meow.
Man, what are you on? Let us talk to you for a bit before your nap.
Meow.
Yeah, what were you guys doing after we finished the rehearsal?
Meow, meow.
You came back to the dressing room for a nap. Olga gave you a good brushing too, so your fur is all perfect. You know, I can't really tell.
Okay, is that the last? Yes, we were looking around for everyone's alibis. That was it, wasn't it? Okay, there's the map of where we were. Let's check out the case notes and see what it says.
Let's find out about the alibis of everyone involved between the time Karina finished playing and I brought out the violin.
So that's everyone now then, isn't it? Isn't that like a tick on everyone? So I remember, well, I just watched the last episode, but I was really suspicious of Max, the TV host in the last episode. So I can't remember exactly why I was suspicious with him, but I'm going to trust past Stampy that he is super duper smart and he would have worked out whose fault it was. So if it comes down to accusing someone, I think I'm going to point my fingers to Max. But yeah, I still don't really know 100% who it is. So who do I speak to in order to kind of like say who I think the culprit is who broke the violin? Okay, I didn't ask about Karina. I mean, I assume that Karina might not need an alibi because I would assume that she would not want to break her own fake violin. But yeah, let's go and ask Karina. After my performance, I went backstage to put my violin there. Hiro asked you to do that, right? Did you see anyone else while you were back there? I don't remember, I'm sorry. I should have paid more attention. Oh, no, please, don't worry about it.
Yes, so the culprit is... Wait, what's that? All of our suspects have alibis?
Well, someone must have done it. I don't want to point fingers, but it may have been Olga who stole my violin. Why do you say that? Well, Olga had asked me a few times before if I would be willing to part with my violin. Of course, I said no. Of course, your grandfather made it for you. That's right, but it didn't seem like Olga was ready to give up, so she may have planned something like this.
It seems Olga has a motive. Anyway, but we can't just decide she's the culprit based off that.
Yeah, I feel like Olga's probably a little bit too obvious. Yeah, I'm going to still go with my past idea and stick with Max.
Well, this is a conundrum I didn't expect. Everyone involved has an alibi. This can only mean one thing, the culprit. What did the culprit do? Use double team? Used a hidden passageway. There was no culprit. Created a fake alibi. That's what I'm guessing. That's right. The culprit must have used some sort of trick to create a fake alibi.
That being said, I don't think anyone working in the studio or sub-control room had the time to do anything elaborate like that.
I agree. Our suspects are the people who are moving around on their own. That's 4 people. Max, Olga, Keith, and Amelia.
You don't think that Amelia is...
I know how you feel, but a detective has to keep an objective view on everything. Still, we could use some more information. Now I think about it, Mimikyu has snuck out of the Pokemon dressing room and was wandering around, right? Maybe if we talk to it, I'd shed some light on the situation.
Well, I spoke to Mimikyu in the last episode, so Mimikyu seems to keep banging into the doors, and I think banging into the doors sets up that, like, kind of parrot Pokemon to say something in particular, and so I think that's what Max is using for his alibi, to make it seem like he was in the dressing room, but he wasn't, just his bird Pokemon, that I forget its name, was in the dressing room. And where is Mimikyu? Mimikyu's normally like wandering straight up and down this corridor here. Oh, there. Oh, no, that's not Mimikyu. That was Pikachu. Sorry, Pikachu, if that offends you that I was so easily confused between the two of you. Where is Mimikyu? Where's Mimikyu gone? Let's try my head. Does it say? No, it doesn't say on there. Mimikyu, has he got inside one of the dressing rooms? Let's have a look around and see if we can track it out. If you don't know who Mimikyu is, it's the Pokemon that it just wants to look like Pikachu, and basically it looks like someone in a very bad Pikachu Halloween costume. Oh yeah, seems not to be wandering around for now. Let me go and try and track him down. Aha! I found him. He's gone inside of the studio. Right then, let's go speak to Mimikyu.
You were wandering around the dressing rooms during the rehearsal, right? Do you think you could tell us more about that time?
Yeah, about when it visited Max. Like, I bet it didn't actually see Max.
Perugly's partner got mad at you.
You mean Olga was in Max's dressing room?
You got yelled at when you knocked on the door, you say. You heard, "Get out of my way."
Ah, that's what the parrot said when it heard a bang, wasn't it? Isn't that right? Was that really Olga? I mean, Olga said she was in her own dressing room, and Max didn't say anything about her being in his dressing room either.
Hey, Mimikyu, did you go into the dressing room at all? You ran away as fast as you could. Well, I guess we have no way of knowing what was really going on then.
Ah, I reckon that, yeah, I reckon Max wasn't in there. Max was breaking the violin backstage somewhere for whatever reason. Let's just go and ask about everyone else then.
So you visited the dressing room for Perugly's partner, right? What happened then? Someone kicked the door when you knocked. I'm betting that was Perugly. Perugly's too narrow-minded. I'm pretty sure it was in a bad mood because you were pounding on the door. You should go and make up later.
Okay.
It would have nothing to do with you as always, man. It looks like it took the rejection hard.
Don't be so depressed. I bet you'll get another chance soon.
He's right. If you're that motivated, I bet everyone will realize that you've got the talent someday. Don't worry too much.
So there's a fake alibi, and there's Mimikyu's knock to consider too.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. Bolt of brilliance!
Yeah!
Tim, the culprit is...
The culprit used a trick to make us believe he was somewhere else and he wasn't actually backstage.
Yeah, Pikachu said he. There's a little hint as well. A trick?
That's right. Amelia provided an alibi for the culprit so she can help us figure it out. Come on, Tim.
There's something I'd like you to show me, Amelia. Sure, what do you need? You mentioned that you knocked the doors for Olga's and Max's dressing rooms when you visited them. Do you think you could show me exactly how? Well, sure, but it's not like I did anything special. I just knocked 3 times. Any staff member at GNN would do the same thing.
So that's the trick the culprit used. Tim, now's the time to gather everyone in the studio.
Yeah. Oh no, this is the scary moment. This is the moment I need to accuse someone and then I need to back it up with a bunch of evidence. And this is where I don't want to get it wrong. So I don't want to be like, you're the culprit, but I don't know why. Let's test my memory then and see if I can remember exactly what's happened. Wish me luck.
I figured out the truth behind the accident.
What are you saying? That one of us here is the culprit?
Yeah, just what do you mean the truth? We're all friends here. Can't say I appreciate the insinuation.
Come on now. Let's allow Tim to speak his mind.
Thank you, Hero. Here it is. I'm not one to mince words. The culprit is...
Go on. You know who it is, don't you?
All right, let's see whether I was right. Let's go with past Stampy's idea. I think it's Max.
Max, it's you. You're the one.
What? Oh, come on. Is this some kind of prank? What on earth would I have to gain from busting up someone's violin?
Nothing. If the violin really was broken. But it isn't broken. That one was a fake, wasn't it?
A fake violin? Oh, what an imagination. How could you come up with a theory like that?
You tell him, Tim.
Because the message on the inside. That's right, isn't it?
We checked the pieces of the violin, but there wasn't a message on them anywhere. Karina told us that her violin had a message written on it from her grandfather, which means the broken one couldn't be hers.
A written message? I never noticed such a thing on it.
Right. That's because it's written on the inside. It's something only Karina could know, since she watched the violin being made.
Right. As a child, I played at my grandfather's workshop. He inscribed a special message for me, and it was written on the inside.
You see? And now that proves the broken violin must have been a fake.
But where's the real one?
I think Max probably knows.
But no, I haven't done anything. Listen, the whole time the violin was backstage, I was in my dressing room. How could I be in two places at once?
Oh boy, this is where you take down his alibi.
Okay, this is the important bit. This is where I need to do it. So Olga was in the dressing. No, Olga wasn't. Mimikyu in the hallway. Chatter in the dressing room. That was why. He wasn't in there. It was his noisy Pokemon bird parrot thing.
Actually, my guess is it was Chatot in the dressing room. You probably used a trick like this.
Gotcha! I'll be right out!
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I heard.
Admit it! Admit it!
Chatot, be quiet!
You just made it seem like you were still in that room. And then you swapped the real violin that was backstage with the fake.
Oh,
You have to admit it! You have to admit it!
I had no choice. My popularity's been sagging. I wasn't sure the show would get picked up again. And if it didn't, I knew I'd be let go. I couldn't pay back my debts. I'd be finished.
Oh, Max. You were wrong. I was going to have you continue as our host.
What? But everything I did.
I'm really sorry, Max. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to call the police.
What a fool he was. In the end, he was the one who didn't believe in his own talent.
Hey, you guys! I found the videos. What's wrong? Why is everyone hanging out here?
Finally! If you remember, all of this is just a distraction.
So Max was the culprit all along.
Okay, there we go. We were able to solve the case, and I was able to remember and get everything right. And I've got stuff wrong before in those moments, so I'm rather proud of myself. But yeah, remember, we're here for the videos of my dad, so hopefully we're actually going to have a chance to check them out now.
And that's the case closed. Let's get back on track.
Check the video!
Mako's finally back with the video. Let's go to the sub-control room and watch it. Maybe he'll show us some clues.
Okie dokies. To be fair, even though that whole thing was all kind of pointless and a big distraction, we were able to save the day, and it was pretty good fun. And seeing Pikachu on the big screen was just very exciting.
Okay, let's check this out.
Let's play the whole thing through.
Charizard's in
Remember,
front. We've got a
keep
good
your
shot
eyes
of
on
it.
Charizard.
Yeah.
The daytime parade is now starting. Everyone is excited to see the popular Pokemon of the park marching by. Who better to lead than Charizard? We've been told the theme of this year's
Hey,
parade is
look at that
dreams.
balloon.
Oh.
Charizard's eyes turn red.
Yeah. Aura was used after all.
Why is this happening?
This is terrible.
I don't know, but it's a great scoop. But it's too dangerous. We need to get out of here. You're right. We have no choice.
That's the whole video.
Exactly how we heard it from the Pokemon at Fine Park.
Yeah,
Did you find out anything?
maybe. There was something I noticed.
Right, the scene with the balloon. Right there.
Better to lead than Charizard. We've been told the theme of this year's
The balloon
parade.
popped.
Maybe
Someone like
it had
fired
R
something at it.
inside.
Look.
Tim, zoom in on the balloon and then play it backwards in slow motion.
Okay.
It looks like a needle or something flew at the balloon.
You're right.
But where did it come from? Rewind it a little more. Stop there.
Hey, that's Skorupi. And that man.
Right. The Pokemon at Fine Park told us a man with a Skorupi was after Harry.
You know, that looks almost like it could be Keith.
What? Keith was there? Working with you?
No, not with us. I don't think he was even working at GNN back then.
Mako's right. He only joined us about 6 months ago.
So it was Keith who caused the incident? He's the one who went after my dad?
Looks like it. And he was hiding in plain sight. Let's go capture Keith.
Who'd have thought that Keith was the culprit?
Yeah, he fooled us all. It's even possible that he knew about Max's plan and used it to try and take you out.
Me?
Think back to when the violin got busted. Why did we end up helping out in the first place?
Well, because Keith had made a mistake about scheduling an assistant Pokemon and... Oh,
That's right. There was another suspicious point about his behavior. Do you know what that was?
God, let's test my memory. He looked after the Yanma. He accompanied Karina. He showed Tim where to stand. He let Magnemite out. Did he look after the Yanma?
It was only a coincidence that he told you that he looked after the Yanma.
What was suspicious? Told Tim where to stand?
I'm glad you remember.
I'm glad you remember. Yeah, sure. Of course I do.
Keith told you where to stand when I was going to bring out the violin. He must have known that that was where the camera would fall.
Do you think Keith and Max were working together?
It's not impossible. We can't rule it out anyway.
Why would Keith... No, now isn't the time to be asking questions. We need to catch Keith first. Let's go, Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, this is a turn from the books. I did not expect that. But yeah, looks like we need to go and catch Keith and, well, certainly ask him a few stern questions, if nothing else. Sadly, though, that is going to be the end of this episode here. Hopefully, you enjoyed us solving this case, but we'll be, of course, starting a brand new one in the next episode and having a little chat with our old friend Keith. Anyway, though, for now, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye!